Hi, I'd like to talk about my life with Bell's palsy and hopefully help you either better understand or get another perspective on life with Bell's palsy. I have had Bell's palsy since birth. I know others get it as later onset, and those cases I feel are a little less lucky than me because, this is the only face I know, so I don't have that hit in my self-confidence. Wow, if I can talk today. And having to, learn how to deal with this change in my life. Like I said, I've had it since birth. They think it's from birth trauma rather than something that happened inside the womb. What Bell's palsy is that it's a paralysis of the face. It can be bilateral, which means that it affects both sides, or unilateral, which means that it affects one side. Mine is obviously unilateral. It affects the right side of my face. I've had 3 surgeries now in attempts to correct it a little bit. I've had a cross-facial nerve graft where they graft a 7th cranial nerve from here over across my face. And then from there I had a free muscle transfer where they took a muscle from my own body and then transferred it over here to help make my smile a little more symmetrical. And then I had a 3rd surgery to debulk the muscle. It's a good thing when the muscle gets bulky. It means that the nerves are firing and making it work. As you can see, I still have some bulk, so thinking about maybe getting another surgery. Depends. I mean, the surgeries are pretty expensive. What I will say about those who get it later on in life is that most of them will get better within 3 to 6 months. And then sometimes it might take years, or they might just have it for the rest of their lives. And I think it's pretty hard on those people because they have to deal with the change in appearance, and it's pretty hard. I mean, I won't say that, because I had it since birth, I didn't have that hidden self-confidence. I did. And I mean, I had it when most people feel pretty awkward about themselves, middle school, high school, that kind of thing. And it did take me a while to learn to love myself. And I think that's the thing, though. You need to love yourself, and it's pretty hard when you have something about your appearance. A lot of people say that the thing that they recognize or they look at first on the opposite person is their smile, and I mean, it did take me a while, especially since my smile is crooked. I mean, my smile is only pretty prominent on the left side of my face, and it's just, kind of hard to deal with sometimes. I will say that because I've had Bell's palsy most of my life, I am pretty lucky to have the friends I do. I know that these people are not superficial people who judge just based on appearance. And I mean, I think a lot of people don't actually judge on appearance, and that a lot of people look at the actual person. But from there, I mean, like, I slowly grew my self-confidence, and it's cliche. It really is to say, outwardly beauty fades, and that, what really matters is inner beauty. And I mean, yeah, I'll admit that it's a cliche, but it's actually really true. And I would say that because of my Bell's palsy, I think that I am less harsh when it comes to judging people on appearance. Because let's be honest, we all judge people based on appearance. But I will say that a person's inner beauty honestly means more to me than what they look like on the outside. I honestly feel like I live a richer life than most people because of my Bell's palsy. I feel like because of my Bell's palsy, I have better friends and, you know, a tighter bond with my friends just because I appreciate them so much. I mean, like anyone, I go through dark times, and honestly, I've had the most amazing friends to help me through those times. And for those who are suffering from sudden onset Bell's palsy or who have had Bell's palsy since birth, you know, I hope that I can help lift your spirits up when you're feeling down. Reach out for support. I mean, if you can't reach out to anyone in your, you know, in your circles, or you feel like you're alone, you're not. You can always, you know, leave me a comment here on YouTube, or you can tweet me at my Twitter. I'll put all that information down below. But I wanted to let people know that they're not alone. I've seen a lot of the Bell's palsy videos on YouTube, and a lot of them are people who are dealing with sudden onset Bell's palsy and have, you know, are going through rehab and stuff like that and are making progress. And that's great for them. I'm really excited that, you know, they're working towards, you know, back to what they deem as normal. But I wanted to, you know, reach out to people who have had it since birth, or who, you know, are going on past, you know, 2, 3, 4 years of having Bell's palsy and not seeing any difference. You know, I am here to support you in those dark times. If you need that support, you're basically, what I'm saying is, you're not alone. Bell's palsy, I actually don't see as a defect. I don't see it as anything, really. I mean, it hasn't stopped me from doing what I want to do. I'm going to med school. I, you know, live a pretty fun-filled life. I mean, I've gone skydiving. I've done all those kinds of fun things. It really doesn't stop you from doing anything. So I just wanted to share my story a bit. I mean, I've had it for 26 years and I'm gonna have it for the rest of my life, and I'm okay with it, you know? It did take me a while to be okay with it, but I am okay with it. And I just wanted to let people know that they're not alone, and if they need anything, if they need words of encouragement, if they need to vent, if they need anything, you know, just, you know, leave them a message down below, like I said. But this is my story with Bell's palsy, and it's a little bit unique from the other stories on YouTube, mainly just because I know mine isn't going to get better. And, you know, like I said, I feel luckier than most because I was born with this face. I was born with this smile, and I didn't have to deal with that second hit to my confidence. But, you know, it's life. Life throws you challenges, and it's to see how well you can combat those challenges. But I hope this video, I mean, I don't know how many people are gonna view this video, but I hope this video helps someone out. If I can help one person, that's all that matters. Hopefully this video has helped you, and thank you for watching.